What a setting. Shame I'm not swimming.
Good morning, welcome to Snowdon National Park. So plan for today is up and down Snowdon in 3 to 4 hours, keeping my heart rate around 140 beats per minute, just as part of my low intensity session to finish off the week. It's just before 6 a.m, had a 2-hour drive to get here, so not feeling all that sharp, but nothing a bit of caffeine won't fix. So I'll take Lauren the way, show you all the views, and see you at the summit.
Morning, sir. Steps to the summit, and we have a little surprise. Well, hello, sir. There you have it. Mount Snowdon. Absolutely stunning.
Oh. Good afternoon. Thought whilst I was up here in this amazing setting at the peak of Snowdon, I could answer some of the burning questions that a few of you have had since I've announced what I'm doing for Movember this year. So, let's get into it. Question 1. How on earth are you going to train for those 3 events all at the same time? So, having trained to complete the Ironman in Lanzarote in May, my aerobic base is sort of all the way up here. Whereas as a result of injury in December, my strength base is sort of down here. But the past couple of months, we've been working to just chip that back up to where it needs to be. So the beauty of that is that whilst building my strength back up, maintaining my aerobic base means that the lunges and the run, the training somewhat complements each other, in the sense that my aerobic base will help carry my strength through the lunges, and my strength will help carry my aerobic base through the run. Where it gets a bit interesting is with the AMRAP, first of all being down to the fact that we don't actually know what exercises we're going to be doing yet. It'll definitely be cardio machines and low impact bodyweight exercises. We don't know exactly what they'll be. So I'll need to relearn some of the motor skills and just general movement patterns there so that I'm better at those movements. But in reality, building my aerobic base and my strength base up as a whole will better prepare me for the AMRAP. So the real challenge is going to be maintaining my fatigue and basically looking after myself for the AMRAP section of the event, because the other 2 events actually can be trained concurrently quite nicely. Question 2. Do you ever slip back into periods of depression? Yes, I absolutely do, and it's something that I'm very aware of. I'm now aware of the fact that I am susceptible and probably permanently will be susceptible to depression, but I'm lucky enough, as a result of what's happened to me, to know the conditions in which I'm best suited. So for example, the reason I'm out here, sitting where I am, talking to you in this setting, is because I love being outside, and I know that I'd rather spend my morning on a little less sleep, getting up to the top of this beautiful mountain, and just having some time with no music in, no podcasting, nothing, just time, me on my own, thinking, reflecting on where I am, where I've come from, what I want to do, etc. And there's no bollocks up here, really. I can push the world away and just think about me for me and just enjoy being outside. Question 3. Where will your events be held this year? So, the lunges, not sure yet. Most likely be in London, but we haven't actually finalised the location yet, just because we're toying with a few ideas and waiting on a few people to confirm a few things. So I'll keep you posted on that one. The AMRAP is taking place at WIT in London, so by St Paul's. So really excited about that. Really small, great environment. Music's really loud, and what I haven't actually said is that AMRAP will be 12 men, 12 hours. So it'll be me and 11 others, as a way of representing the 12 men that take their own lives every day. So the logic behind that was it was a good way for us to actually support one another, and I'm hoping that by the time I've confirmed all 12, every single one of them will have their own story to tell and a clear reason as to why they care about men's mental health. Finally, the run is the only one that's absolutely set in stone, and that will be from Loch Lomond to Edinburgh. So realistically, I think that'll take about 22 to 23 hours. So if at any stage anyone wants to join, say hello, it'll be basically the Glasgow to Edinburgh stretch. I think will be the most suitable place to do that. So there we go. Happy days. First 3 answered. Hope this has inspired you to come and visit Snowdonia at some point if you've not already, because this is absolutely amazing. Starting my descent. Quite busy at the top, so not much could really chat about up there, but great little spot just down a bit below the summit. Amazing views, and chosen quite an aggressive little incline to start my descent. Right, Snowdon 2:49.54. We're shooting for anything between 140 and 145 beats per minute, and we got 143. Happy days. So that's functioned really well as low intensity steady state cardio towards the end of the week. All my training basically follows the logic that intensity peaks at the start of the week, volume is lowest at the start of the week, and then those two invert as the week goes on. So my most intense, lowest volume session is always on the Monday, and my least intense, most voluminous session is always on the Saturday, and then Sundays I do not train. So there we have it. Snowdon, tick. better get myself to some Monroes, I guess.